I want to hear about what you're doing on Tyler Perry. I want to hear about what you're building on Beyonce. I want to talk about the halftime show. Before we get into that, let's just touch on Clouds, J. Cole, how you feel about Cole right now, because I think you agree with me. I was arguing with Green and our brother James, and they were saying Cole is forever stained by leaving the battle. I'm like, no, and I think you agree with me.
Yeah, I don't know if staying people always remember that he backed out. Yes, right. And will some people see that in negative light? Yes. Was that a good thing for him to do? Yes.
Yes.
Was it some of the realest shit? To me, that was one of the realest things I can remember happening in hip hop. Like for a dude with every reason to flex and be fake, sit with himself, say, what am I doing? And then risk clout and reputation to be true to himself as an artist and a man and say, look, y'all, my bad, I'm out.
Well, wait. You should and must include in the interpretation. He spoke to Kendrick, and Kendrick told him, "This is where I'm going. This is what I'm talking about."
He spoke to Schoolboy, supposedly.
Is that factual?
No, Schoolboy.
No. The story is that Schoolboy hipped him, and he spoke to Kendrick. And Cole and Kendrick spoke, and after that, he was like, "Yeah, no, I don't want to be part of this." And I don't think there's any fear. I think there's a mature decision. You know what it's kind of like? I want you to go into more FD, but it's kind of like you see LeBron coming and you're in the lane and you're like, you know what? I can't stop this nigga. And I don't have enough health insurance to take this charge.
I don't want to be on the
I'm going to make a business decision and let him have this dunk and we're going to keep moving. And like Cole was like, I'm going to let you have your dunk and I'm going to keep moving.
So I will say, I don't know. I'll concede to Green that I don't know that for a fact, although I think that's plausible. But more than that, right? So not just the fact that I want to get out of the way of the train. I think we also forget how everyone felt the night before Not Like Us. And how, while it felt more like a tragic ending. You know what I'm saying? It felt more like...
You talking about Meet the Grams?
Yeah, Meet the Grams did not leave a good taste in most people's mouth. They were happy that it happened and that the battle was clearly over, but people were like, at what cost? You know what I'm saying? Like,
fam. Wait, hold on. Let's stop it right there. Because I just realized that this guy, how genius Kendrick is, because we all felt like that. And me, who wanted the Meet the Grams moment, I was like, Euphoria is great. It's great, but it's like light and so cerebral. And I was like, I want you to murder this man. Then he murdered him. And I'm like, why'd you do this? We didn't need this.
Why'd you do this?
But, no.
Not like this. Not like us. Not like this.
You wanted a street banger Boys in the Hood murder. You didn't want Dexter, where Drake is tapped to the fucking chair. And he's surgically like, whoa, that was disgusting.
So, no, but then he made us forget with Not Like Us. This guy's a genius. We all were like, hey, Not Like Us. They not like us. We just started bopping and forgot that he just murdered somebody 16 hours ago.
Right. And so that's even Drake has not focused on all the things he said in Meet the Grams and all the lawsuits and whatnot. It's only been Not Like Us. And so bringing it back to Cole, if I'm Cole when Meet the Gram hits, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm happy that I have nothing to do with this. Because this feels like it was not something I was supposed to be a part of. This wouldn't sit right with my soul. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I think that was what, Cole, what was really like going through Cole's head, knowing, because I will stand on the hill. As much as I love Kendrick, and people are like, I guess I give mixed signals because I'm very critical of Kendrick, even though he's my favorite rapper right now and probably since, I don't know, when it was written come out. My favorite rapper since 1995. When it was
94,
95. Right. So he's on my favorite run for a rapper since that Nas run. It was written in Illmatic.
You're such a type, bro. I love it. You're such a type.
I
go from Nas to Cole back to there. Like,
but Kendrick just seems kind of monstrous to me. He does not seem like a settled good thing. He seems like a force of chaos and evil that just happened to be pointed at a good target.
He's like
I'm just worried. Yeah, there you go. It's like the Hulk. And right now, Scarlet Witch is whispering in his ear. But like, if this nigga goes wild in another direction, I don't know if we're really prepared for the type of monster to be unleashed. Because I stand by the take I had that I think Kendrick planned this as a public assassination from jump, probably for years, and measured it out to a T. So like, as much as I'm happy that he hit his target, I'm more like, not like this. So
but
having Cole go.
I'm not afraid of Kendrick having that power you're talking about, that sort of monstrous power to be able to murder anyone, because he sees himself as like the Pope of hip hop, in that he is the police of the purity of hip hop. And that was part of the core of his argument in the beef. Like, I am pure hip hop and you're like 0% hip hop. So
that sounds like an anime villain to me, Tori. That sounds like at the end of an anime.
He's only going to attack you if he thinks that you are living foul as far as the principles of hip hop and the spirit of hip hop, right? So if you're living good, he's not going to bother you, right?
Yeah, but the analogy he just said about an anime villain, since you don't watch anime, you don't know how on point that shit is, that he's this... Anime villains are like, I'm so powerful, I'm just looking for someone who is as powerful as me so I could destroy them. They're like, oh, I need the world to be at ease at all times, and if you're not in order, I will destroy you. The destroy part comes where the villainy comes from. It's like, no, I will destroy you. You need to be eradicated.
The fear is that, like, right now we're under the guise of a benevolent, leader. Yeah, right? We're under the guidance of a benevolent leader in hip hop. That's great. And so, like, at what point does he turn into Sephiroth or like Skynet? There you go. Yeah. Skynet, Torre. Are you familiar with Skynet and that's
Terminator, Skynet. You know that.
So on the low, is Kendrick the villain here, or the?
I've always said he's the villain. I've always said he's the villain.
I've said that as well.
He's always been the villain. We're just okay with it because he's doing what he's supposed to do. But he's not the hero.
Because he initiated and pre-planned the battle and premeditated the battle.
Everything he did is like he's freaking Dr. Doom. What are you talking about? He's a genius level villain.
It was good, but it was immoral.
It was immoral. See, wow, I don't think he thinks it's immoral. I think he thinks it's wrapped up.
Because he's an anime villain. That's the point, Tori. I'm going to send you some anime. I'm going to send you Code Geass. And I want you to, are you familiar with Code Geass, King Green?
No, I haven't watched that one.
Okay.
No, I didn't watch that one.
Long story short, Code Geass stars a charismatic underdog figure who gains a like supreme power, not supreme, but a very good power. That he's so smart, he's a master at chess. He uses this power to essentially change the world one evil scheme at a time, to the point where at the end of the show, spoiler alert for Code Geass, which I'm going to watch it. At the end of the show, he has his best friend murder him in public because he's become he schemes so well that he realizes he's going to tear apart the society if he's not taken off the board himself.
That sounds like a great anime. You ruined it for me.
It's amazing.
I'm gonna still watch it. What is it called?
He has himself killed so that because he's too powerful to be in the society.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's crazy.
He recognizes the only way the society can function from the point for all the things he's done. He realizes society can only function if he becomes the villain. And then he has his homeboy who's remained virtuous the whole time be the one that kills him in public. And then like he trusts his homeboy to take the society forward. So like maybe that's Jid. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Jid's gonna come get in the beef with Kendrick.
That's hilarious. Yo, Jid,
or maybe it's Cole. Maybe that's what's happening here.